Tweet, dang it. Tweet. Welcome back to Dread Canaries Against the Iron Storm. I'm Dread Canary. The game is Against the Storm. We are playing at Prestige 2. This is our second game of Prestige 2. And as you can see, we are halfway through it with a very impatient queen. We're 7 years in. We just started year 7. We've got a bunch of orders we haven't done anything about. And we have a lot of nasty mysteries to deal with. So in case you missed it last time, our one benefit is that if we open a glade during drizzle, it'll have a little bit more as far as resources go. But then, if we're at hostility 3 in the storm, people who are hungry are twice as hungry. If they can't get coats, we get global -6 resolve. So the way this works is currently I have 38 villagers, if I'm counting that correctly. So they would go to our warehouse. Each of them would grab a coat, even lizards who don't like coats. And if even one of them cannot get a coat, everyone's resolve goes down by 6. It's super punishing if you don't set up coat infrastructure. So it's very rough to deal with. And it's not the only one of those that we have, because right next to it is vassal tax, where I have to pay 5 amber every year, multiplied by the year. So like, if we get to the storm for year 7, then we have to pay 35 amber, or the queen's impatience goes up. And then finally, if we get to hostility 7, I'm just going to have people flat out die. A villager dies every year. And I think that's multiplied by years. So if we hit hostility 7 this year somehow, we would have 7 people die. It is really rough. So the key to dealing with that one is to not deal with it. Do not let it get that high. Let's go ahead and grab rain pumps here. We recently got a brewery. We recently got a brewery. And queued up this glade to get opened. And we're just going to take a quick look around the town, see if there's anything, any place where I should be hiring people. Now, obviously, there is this. Nice. And we can definitely put another guy here. Good. Looks like we're going to have a big influx of beavers, so let's go ahead and do that. And let's take a look at our trade routes. We got 30. Oh, no, I can do a third one. We've got a pack of provisions. Let's go ahead and sell this. I should have thought about going down here, but I think one of these is going to finish off standing level 1. Chat's saying that the... So I mentioned in my last half of this town that they were planning on adding a 5th species to this game before the game goes into a full release next summer 2023. And chat's suggesting that it should be an insect species, which I have not heard that suggestion before anywhere on the Against the Storm subreddit or, previous chat comments. That's a really cool idea, and I'm going to take credit for your suggestion and go post it to Riot Games. Not Riot Games. Riot Games makes League of Legends a much more toxic game. Got to post it to Aeromite Games and Hooded Horse over on their suggestion box, because that sounds amazing. Let's see. You are, of course, if you play, you are welcome to go there first and make the suggestion yourself. But I think I know who made that comment, and I don't think that they are part of the Against the Storm Discord, so I'm going to take credit. Let's see here. Conversion. So the conversion gives us global resolve for every service building that we have, which can be really good for people's happiness. But this is a lot of resources. Let's do this. I think it's better long term. Smokehouse, jerky, pottery, incense. I don't love that. I love coal. Let's go ahead and investigate. There's a spot there to get sea marrow, which is a surprisingly good fuel source. We are going to move this up here, and I'm going to put a lizard in there. I'm actually going to put a second lizard in there later. Meanwhile, I want amber more than I want anything else. So that'll get us Lost in the Woods. This is going to get us the 2 dangerous glades. We're about to get the standing level for one of those 2 standing levels, because we don't just need the standing level 1, we need standing level 2 as well. There's this order and then this order. Chad's suggesting a beetle-based race for the 5th race. When the other person suggested insects, I actually pictured praying mantises. I think would be really fun. And I think it'd be hilarious if they also wanted religion. just gonna throw that out there. I just think that would be hilarious. They'd be praying mantises. That's my sense of humor. I'm sorry if you don't like it. That's how it's gonna be. The trader has arrived. Hey, buddy. Okay, so immediately I'm looking at woodcutting speed and hostility reduction. Those are big. So let's do this. I've got a decent amount of planks. I've got some stone. We've got the access to bricks that we need. There's lots of other stuff here. You know, I'm going to sell ancient tablets. You can get a ton of money on ancient tablets from trade routes, but the duration of delivering these takes so dang long. It's like 20 minutes if I wanted to sell all 5. So it's almost never worth it to use trade routes to sell these. At least that's how I look at it. 33. Okay. So the ability to make more tools could be good. I don't love anything else here. And I don't want to buy, like, tools. Buying tools is massively overpriced if you can make them. So let's see. What would I be willing to sell, though? I don't think I'm really willing to sell anything. I want to keep everything I have. So let's go ahead and just trade. And I'm going to buy this hostility reduction. And we're going to get the woodcutting speed. And I'm going to leave these other 2 alone. Because it's year 7. The vassal tax, if it hits, is going to be 5 times 7. It's going to be 35. So I'd rather keep my amber. And of course, I'm going to get a little bit more from trade routes. But it's not going to be a ton. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. I'm not going to do that. I will buy more slots. Really? Nope. I'm not willing to sell copper bars. I am willing to sell... Well, we don't have... We do have packs of provisions. Oh, I only have 5. Ha! That'd be why I can't do that. But I would be willing to sell this, just so we can get some standing with more places. Of course, I've got the order, so I can turn this in. That's pretty great. Oh, I forgot about this ghost. Okay, if I ignore you for half an hour, hostility increases massively. And you want me to keep hostility at level 5 or higher for 120 seconds. Okay. Huh. But you want to do that within half an hour, so we don't have to worry about that right now. You guys are still salvaging. Now you're done, so let's throw another lizard. Collecting that sea marrow. Do I have any buildings I haven't made? Nope. We've got all this. Okay. And that's kind of fine. Alright. Alright. Nowhere for you to go. Nowhere for you to go. Wait, no, there is somewhere. Haha. There are herbs up here. And let's make that... I think we make that lizards. How are we looking on planks? We're looking fine on planks. That's great. This, I'm going to just mark these trees specifically, and because that doesn't help, we're going to move it really close. It doesn't help because, like, if it was over here and it could reach these trees, they're also marked. Okay, so Chad is giving us other 5th race suggestions. Could be amphibian, whatever race, Jorg, or whatever his name is. Toads. That's a thought, yeah. There's been a lot of people who've been suggesting that they do something with water, because there is water at the edge of the map. who want things like rivers or ponds. I think it'd be really fun if beaver housing had to be built in specific water sections, but I can understand why they don't want to do that for this game. They've already got enough things to work on. Someone else says, I just think we have 3 mammals already and a reptile. Need more representation in here. I was thinking they'd be vegetarians, but if it's praying mantis, I think we'd have to say they eat meat. Yeah, I mean, humans eat some meat. Lizards and harpies both eat all the meat. So having a vegetarian beetle species or ant species might make sense, though I think ants would kind of replace beavers almost immediately as my favorite race. I just love those hardworking, dedicated races. That's why I'm such a huge fan of dwarves when it comes to like fantasy settings. They're always gruff and, you know, short-tempered, but very, very loyal and relentless. Okay, we've got our standing level. I can turn this in, give us some more amber, give us some parts. That's great. And that means I've got a trade route freed up, plus its clearance. Okay, nope, none of that. Sure. Actually, let's just buy everything out. Nothing I can sell, but we bought everything out. How about you? Okay, yep. I don't have the packs of provisions for it. Haha. Okay. Don't I have someone making packs of provisions? What are you stuck on? Meanwhile, I'm going to toss 2 humans in the brewery. They can make... Well, first off, let's make pickled goods. Because I don't have any way of using ale at the moment. But let's go ahead and make some packs of crops as well. I'm seeing a lot of packs of crop orders. Now, of course, once I make these, it might stop showing up. But at least this way I have them. Okay, smelter could be good. Scribe just gives us scrolls because I've already got better ale and better simple tools. Tinkerer, I've got equal simple tools. It adds training gear and packs of building materials, which I don't want to do. The artisan would give us access to coats, which is going to be massive if we ever have to deal with cloudburst. I'm hoping to avoid dealing with cloudburst, but if we do have to, it'd be good to have these. Small foragers camp can get this. 2 dangerous glade events has been completed. Nice, let's turn that in. Gives us some coal. Now I'm going to actually change this over to sea marrow, but we're going to leave this as coal. And is that in range? It's not quite. So let's move this a little bit closer. Actually, I want to put it like here? Here? Let's put it here. Now this counts as harmony buildings, right? So it's the equivalent of these posts, so I can just kind of have it be there. Oh look, more farmland, that's great. Better herbalist camp could be good. Smokehouse gives us access to efficient jerky, and the cellar gives us access to wine. I really want a service building, but I think we've got plenty of space to get there. I'm gonna go with the cellar. Yeah, let's grab a cellar, and let's actually move this makeshift post here, because what I'm gonna do is put the cellar right there. And now the cellar has 1-star pickled goods. You've got 1-star pickled goods. Okay, so that's the same. But it does add the ability to do wine and 1-star jerky, which I can stop making here. Wow, we have like no food. How do we have no food? I've got so many farms. I mean, I can't exactly process it into better food, but I think we're okay. Alright, so you Yes. We definitely need more housing, though. So that should cover our lizard population. This is just going to be a nice mixed neighborhood. Yes, I like this. It makes no sense, which is why I like it. Actually, hold up. Which side is that on? Oh, that's on the other side. Okay, no, that's fine. That is fine. Or I could... No, I like that. That's all good. That's all good. It's a little bit of a vanity project, but it's all good. I like it. Coat's just great for resolve, to be honest. That's true, but like, my playstyle almost never involves making coats. Like, I don't know what it is. I just don't like making coats, so I don't do it. Okay, let's... 1, 2... Actually, no. Let's... This whole thing is dumb. Let's get rid of all of this. Instead, I am going to just build a fence. Yeah, that one doesn't count, and that one doesn't count either. But these do. We're just going to build a fence all the way around that. And what if... These are both lizard houses, right? Perfect. There we go. And I think it was like this. Yeah. Now we're talking. And this area is going to have bushes. Me just sitting here figuring out the aesthetics of my people's happiness. But the point is that we're going to upgrade this to at least level 2, which again will lower hostility. Got a high level of corruption. Do we, though? It's only 8. That's not too bad. Okay. So we're going to move this up here. We're going to fire all these guys. Great. We have a ton of fuel. That's phenomenal. We're going to move... Wait, now I cannot risk letting these guys finish. I have to just fire them. And fire you. Great. And now we're back down to hostility 2. This is great. We are on top of our hostility management. So we have been dealing very well with everything we have for the most part for a while. Nope. Don't have any of that. Sure, I can sell some sea marrow. Okay. Alright, we have that need for clothing fulfilled thing that we should be doing. Wow, I should be having a lot more people on making cloth. Okay. How are we doing on tools? We have 24 tools. Oh, that's so good. Okay. You have food, which could be good. I'm having food issues. You just want my, you just want the thing to go up. And you have machinery. Ooh, a citadel resource. I love that. Plus oil is nice. And pottery's okay. Okay. You know what? Let's go ahead and have 2 beavers collect this food. Should be good, should be good. Sure, I can sell some bricks. Let's actually move this all the way up here. We want to get into that glade fast. Nice. Nice. Okay. Hey, we're at hostility 5. That's excellent. Okay. Hey, bonus production in a small farm. I love this. Being produced faster is good for tool making. It's good for tool making. And Lost in the Wilds gives us a lot of people. But I've already got a decent amount of people. I'm pretty far into the game. Let's go with reinforced tools, just so I can more easily feed everybody. I've got 2 small farms. I really should put a warehouse down here. But I haven't wanted to set too much in that area. Let's see. We are short on humans, so I guess we're going to go with that one, which will mostly boost lizards. But what can you do? And, you know, given that we've got extra humans... Let's go ahead and put 2 humans in the cellar. They love working the cellar. So that'll be a nice thing. And then I think I can... You know what? I'm going to save those tools in case this is a dangerous glade. I would like it to be a dangerous glade. Okay, we can sell that. Nothing here we can sell. I could sell some stone. I can definitely sell coal. There we go. We're mostly doing that to raise our standing level with the various areas and to, of course, increase our amber. Okay, hi. Well, that's excellent. That's really great. So this is a regular foragers camp, and I don't think I've got the regular foragers camp. I've only got the small foragers camp, which is currently being worked down here. But I think that's a good reason to upgrade. Meanwhile, we should solve this immediately. So let's go solve this with coal. And I'm going to turn this into the converted Fishman Lighthouse because it is really good. Now, of course, the problem is that while you're working it, you get 300 hostility for every hearth in the settlement, which is 600 hostility. Like, that is a lot of hostility. Regardless, doesn't much matter. We have to go work it. And my people are still not unhappy. That is wonderful. Let's go ahead and rebuild this. Well, that's a butcher. That's great. Cooperage. Not bad, so I guess I'll rebuild it. I guess I'll rebuild all of this. That's fine. That's a large worm tongue nest. Are you a regular trapper's camp? You're a regular trapper's camp. Oh, you sexy, sexy pile of insects? That sentence didn't work. I'm sorry. You always have such massive populations compared to me. I tend to finish around year 7 and 8. Yes, so my playstyle is to stretch things out to get as many like glade events as possible. And mostly what I'm fishing for are these Citadel resources, because I only have, like, I've got two. I've got 2 maps per difficulty before I have to go up, which means I am worried about not being able to keep up with my upgrades. Like you saw in the last video, that there were so many upgrades that are technically available to me if I had the food resources for them. So I just want to make sure I always have enough resources to unlock as much as possible, and that means longer games. So that's why I do that. You're playing fine. Okay, bonus berries, that'll help with food. Amber, that'll maybe help with taxes. And crystallized dew is going to help us get more tools. That's great. Yes! Oh, yes. Okay. So first off, what does the leisure give me? It just gives us production. That's great. Okay, so we are going to get a forum. The forum is hands down, no contest. Do not pass go. Do not collect $5,000. Inflation, you know, is my favorite service building because it gives chance for bonus production. I am all about chance for bonus production. And this is inefficient, but I'm going to delete that and put my forum there because it looks nicer. That's the thing. Like, I do not play efficiently. You should not copy everything that I'm doing. It's not a good idea, but it is fun. And I like doing it, so that in my head, that's what games are for. Yes, so what was I doing? I was going to rebuild my artisan right here. Right here? Right here. Let's go ahead and move these guys this way. Let's move these guys this way. This is getting worked. How are you feeling about me? I've done that. So if I give you some sea marrow, I can calm the spirit and get a reward. Ooh, what's in the box? Okay, so first off, I've got 2 lizards and we've got a trapper's camp. So I should put the lizards in the trapper's camp to get us more food. That sounds amazing. But also, I'm going to send 2 beavers over here to collect the box, which will let us get more tools, and 30 meat every time a villager dies or leaves. Well, we're going to try not to have that matter. Hey, Vliss, how you doing? Bonus tool production is so good. I have to take it. 10% chance for double yields under the effects of education. Resin production. I don't have anything making resin, so I'm going to ignore that. I don't have any harpies, so obviously we're ignoring cosmetics. But we certainly do want the education. And let's buy the education. And let's buy ale. Let's just buy tons of ale. We have some parts. That should be good. We've got the ability to make tools. We've got tons of fabric. In fact, I'm going to sell fabric to get it. Buying coats seems like a good way to win, but I don't think I want to do that yet. Oh, we do need to fulfill clothing. Okay. I could just make clothing. I don't need to do it that way. I don't think I need... At this point, I don't think I need the oil, so I'm willing to sell the oil. I'm going to sell 56 fabric because we've got so much. I'm going to sell the packs of... packs of crops are here in case I need to sell them to somebody else. I don't want to sell any of my specialized foods. Well, with the ability to get additional tools, selling tools, plus I'm gonna get tools from at least one of the events that I'm currently working. No, I can't justify selling tools. I'm gonna need those. So let's sell the sea marrow, because I'm gonna get a ton of it. And let's sell... What else can I sell here? Yeah, let's sell the packs of crops. You know what? We'll sell the pickled goods too. Still not enough. Okay, what if I don't buy that? And then I don't sell this. And then I don't sell that. That actually looks pretty reasonable. What if I buy just a little bit of this? Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm on board with this. Boom. Let's do it. Oh. We need 20 ale on top of fulfilling leisure. So I definitely need more of this. Oh, that's not many tools at all. That's definitely worthwhile. Yeah. Plus, the more we sell, lowers hostility. How you guys doing? I love the Lighthouse event. It's such a cool addition. I'm so glad they added it. It's a real recent addition, too. How are we doing? We need another Christmas? Right this very minute? Wait, no, that's... no. Let's make ourselves a nice, comforting tower, I think. Where should I put my comforting tower? Here feels good to me. This feels right. And maybe another one, like, right here. Ooh. I don't know about you. I feel so comforted by that tower. I'm just soothed and happy, and it's beautiful. We've got food coming in. How are we doing on trade routes? Oh, I could sell herbs. Let's sell some herbs. Okay. And, oh, yes. Yes. As much plant fiber as you want. We are getting so much plant fiber. It's ridiculous. You almost done? Oh, you are done. Great. High level of corruption. Do I have anyone working this yet? I do. Okay. We've got a decent amount of resources. We've got some solid tools. Did this already get collected? It did not. Let's go ahead and collect it. Now, of course, we do not want to get hit with the vassal tax again. So we're keeping an eye on this. But one of the best things is that this converted fishman generates 5 sea marrow per minute. So we just have a permanent influx of sea marrow coming into the town, which is why I changed this to sea marrow. Like, I'll probably change this to sea marrow too. We've got plenty of fuel. It's just a question of delivery. We've got 3 beavers. Okay, loose beavers, you're going to go to the forum. Okay, that seems close enough. Let's go ahead and fire these beavers. We'll go that way next. Actually, let me go ahead and just tell it we're going in there next. And we're down to hostility 2. This is really great. Like, I thought this was going to be a lot harder coming into it when I saw this lineup of difficulties. Did we do the ghost? We did this ghost, yes. When we had the light... Well, I think it was even before we had the lighthouse increasing our hostility to 10. We went over here and we cleared it. The 2 friendly ghosts we did not do. They just expired. But now, I am fulfilling education. I am fulfilling leisure, which is going to make my people super happy. It's going to let us cover this. I think we'll have enough ale left over to just turn it in. Small foragers camp. Well, the good thing is we're actually going to delete the small foragers camp because we now have a big foragers camp. which is great. We love that. And the storm ends, and we turn in this. Okay, Forester's Hut would let us permanently be able to make tools. The bakery, do I have any way of making flour? I do not have any way of making flour. But the bakery could be really good if we do. Upgrading the herbalist camp could be nice as well. Actually, all of these are great. Not the tool shop, but the other three are all really nice. I am going to go with the bakery in the hopes that I can get flour. Let's take leftover crops. Ooh. There we go. Okay. Now you are making packs of provisions, but you're capped at 10. Let's stop capping you at 10. Let's remove that cap just so I can sell more stuff. We're going to come over here. We're going to populate that. Populate this. And populate this. Very nice. Meanwhile, beavers, humans and beavers, ideally. So let's go with that one. You do need some more housing, so let's go ahead and put, I think, human. No, that's not where I wanted you. We're going to go human, human, lizard. And I know it's it doesn't do anything, but, well, it does something, right? So the second forum is not going to give us forum benefits again. Like, I can only get this plus 15% chance of double yields once. It does not stack. But what it does do is it counts as a service building, which is everything I'm going to need to pop this up another level. And did we not make our last bush? We forgot to make our last bush. There you go. And you still need one comfort building to go. Really? You know what? Let's make a park. Actually, let's not do this lizard building. Let's go ahead and delete that. And let's make that a park. Of course, humans and beavers being this happy is a great way to just win the game. Like, they're super happy, and they're going to be happy for a while because I'm providing ale and education. I should probably focus this up a little more if I want them in there during the drizzle. Hey, there's our standing level. Get us some orders, get us some amber, that's nice, get us another building. Okay. Ranch is really good for food, but I'm going to go with the clan hall, because what that's going to let me do is delete this newly built forum that now does nothing. And we're going to get a clan hall instead, and I'm going to put it on this side. Because I want to put it on this side. I think it looks nicer. How are you looking for population? So we've got enough for 22, which normally would just mean one more house, but because I've got the right space for it, I'm just going to put 2 houses there. We got another calm glade, no ghost. Okay, that's fine. We're winning just on happiness, my word. So much happiness going on here. plenty of coverage on those cysts. I don't have any way of making flour, but I could start making coats. If I wanted to put a pile of people on coat making. How much fabric do I have? 92. Let's put a pile of people on coat making. This will be all lizards, and this will be one of each. There we go. Let's swing this around and just start clearing out this area. Herbalist camp has no deposits nearby. Well, we can't have that. Let's actually, you know what? We are going to put the thing up here where I can collect these herbs, but we're not going to collect the herbs because there was a bunch of other stuff I wanted to do, like get these materials. Got so many tools now. This is great. Okay, how are we doing? No? Yes. 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 Great. And I've got one left. None of you only need one. Oh, you do, but I can't use you. Okay. That's okay. Remember, every time we're selling, we are lowering hostility, which is why I'm doing it. It's not just to make sure I can afford the vassal tax if that comes up. We have so much fuel. This is fantastic. Harvester's camp has no deposits nearby. Well, I think we can fix that because there's definitely more plant matter up here. We never really got advanced food off the ground. You're waiting on planks. Oh, you're basically waiting on workers. Hi, Sother. How you doing? Ooh, bonus coal production. Yes. Faster movement speed. Yes. Shorter storms. I'm actually going to sell you coal. Now, if I bought more scrolls, we could keep beavers happy. If I bought scrolls and ale, I could keep... I mean, I could just straight up make everyone very happy for a while if I bought all of the... like all of these. Let's see. Lizards like brawling and religion. Beavers like education and leisure. Humans like leisure and religion. Am I missing any? Let's check. 2. Luxury. We're missing luxury. Okay. See, what I was thinking there is that maybe we could get the ability to... there's a deed for fulfilling all of the services at once, but we're missing a way to deliver luxury. So that wouldn't, like, that doesn't do anything. But scrolls are giving us double production, so I'm going to take that at least. I'm not going to take the ale because I can make the ale, but I do think I want... we've got plenty of pottery, so I don't... maybe I can buy pottery and pottery just so I can keep making ale. That sounds nice. I don't think I need clay, so I'm not going to worry about that. We are definitely going to sell 166 coal. That's way more coal than I needed to. We are going to sell a lot less coal than that. That looks good. Shorten the storm. Take a look at our trade routes. Because now I have some. Nope, nope. Oh, you'll buy coal from me? Yes. Absolutely, let's do that. Okay. everybody's housed. We have 2 fully upgraded hubs, which is pretty great. Provisioner or tavern. Tavern doesn't really do much, but the provisioner gives us access to flour, and it gives us access to a better way of doing provisions. So we can straight up fire this guy. Like, you don't work here anymore. In fact, nobody works there. We are going to delete that building. And we are going to put a provisioner opposite it. I'm going to put a provisioner right here. Looks good to me. And once again, we are approaching the storm with 2 high hostility. So let's once again fire all of our wood choppers. Is there a glade that we want to work toward? Yeah, let's go ahead and work toward this glade. And in fact, let's bring you over here to work toward that glade too. That gets us to hostility 4, which is definitely not low enough. And then this, you're doing great. Let's actually plan on opening a second glade next year. So that gets to hostility 3. And then looking at our fuel, we've got a lot of wood, we've got a lot of coal. So I am thinking 1 coal should do it. And here we go. Now it's occurring to me that I should probably start thinking about a 3rd hearth. And that looks perfect, so... Oh, right. Trade routes can happen during the storm. We could... Okay, ooh. Wow. Yeah, let's sell that. And one of these. And another year is complete. Looking pretty good. So we are going to, of course, rehire our wood chopping brigade for to make with the wood chopping. We're going to lower our burning. Free pigment when we make insects, or more meat when we make meat, or additional corruption. The hearth is starting to get pretty corrupt, so let's go ahead and do the Firekeeper's armor just to be safe. And let's turn in our final order. Okay. Humans and beavers, so that's obviously this one. Meanwhile, let's go ahead. That's already being worked. We were going to rebuild this. And I was going to rebuild this too. So, the tavern is already fully covered by the forum and the clan hall. The monastery is already fully covered by by the forum and the clan hall in the other side. So this doesn't give us any more services, it just gives us secondary effects, which is very nice if I'm going to make another section, but otherwise not that great. The tincture is terrible. I've already got 3-star wine and ale and 2-star pigment. Like, literally this is worthless. The furnace is better bricks than I currently have, but everything else is kind of crap, so I don't need it. We're going to actually re-roll this one. We're going to take a ranch. We are going to take a ranch. A ranch sounds amazing. Let's actually go ahead and not make anything here anymore. Go. And we're doing this because I want to open up more glades. Hey, another dangerous glade. That's great. With fallen lizards. Excellent. Let's go ahead and claim the benefits, which will significantly lower lizards' happiness. But also, we've got 2 caches in here, which is just phenomenal. We made that provisioner, but I don't think I ever staffed it. So let's stick a couple of lizards in the provisioner. And we're going to say yes, make flour. Make up to 500 flour. Let's just go ridiculous with the flour. And then make as many provisions as you can out of herbs. Love that. That's great. Okay. You guys are clearly not going to open it before we hit clearance of this year. So let's just go ahead and do that to make it real easy for next year. Meanwhile, this one has finished all of its assigned tasks, so I'm going to bring it up here to start clearing out space in this area. On top of which, I'm going to relocate my trading post to here. Coming in next year. Meanwhile, trade routes. We can definitely do that. And all of this, that's amazing. And that. Get us a pile of money. So now paying the vassal tax is pretty much trivial. It's 45, so that's not a problem. The coats would be annoying, but... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I did not mean to do that. Whoops. Okay. Beaver, beaver, beaver. Beaver. Yes, I know, I now have 4 lumber camps, which is more than I need, but it should be good. We're doing fine on amber. The end of the clearance. That should be all of them, right? Yes, yes it is. We're gonna go ahead and move this right up here. It's taking them so long to cut into this glade because it's such a long trek from here to my nearest warehouse. And we're gonna go we'll just go ahead and clear cut this area. That seems fine. And if we look at our trade routes, they're still going. And we are at hostility 4, which is too high. But that's okay because we have coal. Everybody's happy. We're at hostility 2. This is phenomenal. In fact, they're kind of too happy. We're winning. Ah, there we go. A little too hard. And you know, that means I should probably go ahead and make anything else that I'm going to make. Ooh. We got happy and that raised the hostility. But I think we caught it before the higher up hostility problems had a chance to proc. Okay. I think we're okay. And now we're at hostility 1. Very nice. Old Farliff has shown up. Hello, sir. So, of course, before I talk to you, I do need to take a look and see if there's anything else I can sell. Tons of oil. That would take a while. And I don't know how long my people are going to let me continue to drag this out. But let's try it. Hey, Old Farliff, how you doing? Okay, Beaver Clan, the Beaver Clan is already super happy, I don't need to do that. Let's go ahead and buy faster wood chopping. Screw it, let's buy this just to show off, it's fun. We're going to buy as much amber as we can. Wow! So much fabric. And so much plant fiber. That's crazy, that's so much that we can buy. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and buy up... what? Parts? Sure. Let's get some infused tools while we're at it. Why not? In fact, here, have all my pigment. Let's get some regular tools too. Not many. Regular tools are expensive. But that looks nice to me. Yeah. And of course, that drastically lowers the hostility of the forest. Wow. Let's go ahead and rehire our beavers. And finally, that one. Okay. Now, obviously, I am just quickly going ahead and taking a screenshot so that I don't miss out. On the opportunity to do so while we win. There we go. Turn this back on. Because humans are very happy, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to stop them from just winning. Like, maybe if I forbid consumption of leisure. We don't have any ale. I didn't have you making ale. Oh, that's beautiful. I was wondering why we weren't winning. That's great. That's why we're not winning just yet. Cool, cool. I can stretch this out a little bit longer. Don't need to go too much longer. We are... We have been doing this for 2 hours now. Let's go ahead and go to the Hidden Trader Cemetery, which we can solve with planks. Love solving it with planks. Let's solve it with planks. investigate that. And we will pick up a haunted market while we're here. Oh, we never made any spark dew. Huh, silly me. Wait, did we never make spark dew? I had to have done, right? Maybe not. Maybe we'll just do this with planks. There we go. Investigates. Alright, more people. Yep, that looks good. And we want... we already have the provisioner. Was there anything else I needed? Like, we've got, I think, everything here. Everything here. Oh, we never made the ranch. That's right. I can totally make a ranch. Like so. And in fact, opposite the ranch, I'm thinking, or maybe not opposite, because I think there's a fence in the way. Yeah, there's a fence in the way. I'm going to make a second blight post. Don't know that I need a second blight post, but I'm going to make one anyway. I'm going to call it good. Let's change this to only make fabric out of leather. What we're going to do is we're going to go here, and we're going to say we're going to make leather out of the other two kinds. There we go. Yeah, you don't make turkey. That's great. I could make so many kinds of complex food if I wanted to set up the infrastructure for it. Like, we have all the stuff. But I think it would auto-win me the game. Yeah. Yeah, it would totally win me the game. Let's go ahead and go here. Ah, we don't have enough provisions. That's okay. That is just fine. Everyone's happy. This event has been worked. Trade routes. Wow, okay. Yeah, let's sell 2 of these. And 1 of these. Just to keep getting amber. Now, I could keep stretching this out, but I don't want to bore people, and at this point, I think we're pretty well... Yeah, there's no guarantee I'd get stuff from any other locations, and lizards just got happy. So, here's what we're going to do. You are going to start making ale. We have so much wine, because I've been making wine, but I didn't have anywhere to use it. We are going to put 2 human... we're going to swap this out for humans. We're going to put lizards in here, because lizards really like working in the bakery. You're going to be able to make pie and some biscuits. That should work. Everybody's housed. Basically, almost all the needs are met. Oh, I forgot you were working here. I've got so many humans. I could go up and start... Let's put a lizard in here. Do I have lizards in here? You don't have to be lizards. You can be humans. So that you can be lizards. We're gonna make you another human. And now we're just gonna win on resolve. I could happy burn to win on resolve now that I think about it. Yeah, let's go ahead and happy burn. And while we're at it, well, we're on hostility 0. There we go. All right. So I love it. We're over 2,000 points. I only really like games in which I'm over 2,000 points. That's where I feel like I've actually done something well. We, of course, won. We had 18 reputation. We had a lot of impatience left, which is not how it looked going into the second half. We did all our orders, bunch of regular, dangerous. We got one forbidden event. That was the lighthouse. Nobody left, and nobody died. And these are actually the two that I'm most proud of. I really want, like, I feel good about a city if I get kind, soul, and unity. Game finished before year 12, just before year 12, but hey, we got there. 60 villagers. There's another higher one, I think, for 80, but 60 villagers is no slouch. I know someone in the chat was saying earlier that my towns always have way more people than they have. And we got 100 amber in the bank. There is a higher bonus for getting 200, which we could have had, but I kind of flexed on the trader by buying everything he had. We played on the cursed lands. We've completed 80 trade routes in total. We won a game after completing 20 trade routes in that game. And we won on the Cursed Royal Woodlands on Viceroy or higher. So let's go back to our world map. And spend our gains. So first off, deeds. Wall crossing, some XP. Cornerstones and buildings getting unlocked. And walls. Okay, so now I can do my walled gardens, which is the point at which I really feel good about my decorations. But as you can see, we are having a lot of trouble getting food supplies. So it's like, how am I going to continue to go up if I don't get faster food supplies? We want the Queen's Impatience, so that we have more time to complete stuff, and the levels are rapidly outscaling us. Like, I don't know if we're going to have what we need once we get to higher prestiges. But that is a problem for Thursday, when you can join me for Prestige 3. We're not going to play there. I just want to flip it to make sure I don't forget. And as you can see, we are clearly beating all competitors. We have set everyone very far behind. The First Dawn Company is nearly caught up, but everyone's going to get one more town, and I think I've got enough of a lead that if I just build one, we'll be able to snatch victory from these guys. So that's where we're at. If you got this far in the video, remember, you can catch me live. I stream twice a week, currently looking at Monday and Thursday nights at 8:30 p.m. 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time over on twitch.tv/dreadcanary. Any schedule changes or notifications about me about to go live, I do post to my dedicated Twitter account for my videos and my other projects, which is at GhostFinchMedia on Twitter, at GhostFinchMedia. I know there's some scuttlebutt that Twitter might be dying, but you know what? Until it does, I'm going to continue to use it to update messages to anyone who wants to listen to me. And that is where you can do it. I'd, of course, appreciate the good old like and subscribe and comment rigmarole, ideas for future streams, ideas for future videos that you'd like to see. Maybe comment on what you think the 5th race should be. We were talking earlier about an insectoid race being added, because we know there's going to be one. We just don't know what it'll be. So if you have ideas of what kind of species you'd like to see, hey, maybe we could get Ents. Ents could be fun. Maybe we could convert some fishmen. I don't know. Let's go crazy. But regardless, I'd love to see all that wonderful algorithmic engagement. And regardless, I'm glad you're here. I especially appreciate my chat showing up. It's always more fun when I can bounce ideas off of chat. And I hope you have yourselves a great day. I'd be glad to see you in the next one. Bye now.